Welcome back to Dobby Repairs. I'm Dobby the Fixing Elf. In this video I'll show you to replace the spark plugs and ignition leads on a 1.6 Mini R53. This piece of maintenance helps your car run smoother, improve fuel economy and reduce emissions, so it's well worth doing. So grab your tools and let's get fixing. And here we are under the bonnet of this Mini. And we're going to start by removing the first spark plug lead. It's just off camera here. I'm just going to use this little tack lifter to lift it out. Sometimes they can get stuck in. These ones are quite free moving, so it's not too bad. Usually if you can't get them out, just get a little screwdriver and just give them a pry up. We're going to be replacing these leads and spark plugs today, so I'm going to quickly grab our Ratchet with a 16mm spark plug socket on it. I highly recommend using a spark plug socket, or at least a deep 16, and then you'll need something to fit it out if you haven't got a spark plug socket. These are magnetic, so you just pull them straight out, which is quite nice. Well, most of the time. We'll see later on in this video that sometimes it doesn't go to plan. And here's the old spark plug. They're not terrible, but they're not the greatest either, so well worth changing them. So that's the lead out now. And we're just going to quickly grab ourselves the new spark plug. And here's the new spark plug, and we'll pop it on our socket, and then we're going to start these by hand. You always thread in all your spark plugs by hand when you're starting them. Stop cross threading. You don't want to cross thread one of these right down in the head here. It causes a lot of damage. And also it serves to mention that this engine is stone cold. It hasn't been run on the day we did this, so it's going to be nice and cold. Wait at least 60 minutes after running the car before you change the spark plugs. So at least hot and not too hot to handle. And also lessens the risk of damaging the head, which is the main thing. And cross threading, we don't want that. And yeah, we're going to tighten it down by hand, and then we grab the ratchet back and finish it off. And you can see there's a supercharger in the way of it. That's why we need quite a long extension. This one's just over a foot long and seems to be perfect for this job. There we are, we've got that in. Now I'm going to quickly grab the torque wrench and torque these down to 25 newton meters, so fairly straightforward. Again, I've only just nipped it down with the ratchet, and I'm going to finish off the final torque setting with the torque wrench, as you can see there. Now we're going to put our new ignition lead in. My lovely assistant will hand me an ignition coil lead fairly shortly, and this is the wrong one. This is too short. This is number 2s. So on the Minis they're labelled 1 to 4, so it goes from the driver's side to the passenger side 1 to 4, so that was number 2, so we're just going to get number 1 spark plug lead in. There we are. To be fair, I did ask for the wrong lead from him, so it's not his fault, or mine. And yeah, you will see my assistant in a minute. He will pop up. But that one's in. And we're going to get the new lead out, the second lead out, should I say. And just pull it out. Unplug it from the ignition coil. Sometimes they can be a bit more stubborn than this, and you have to really yank on them. But these ones are coming out fairly straightforward and fairly easy. There's the hand of my assistant. Very grateful for his help and let me film this work on his car. And yeah, now we're going to quickly break this spark plug loose. And get out. Now this is where you'll see that sometimes if you don't get the spark plug socket on just right, it won't come out with the spark plug socket. And it'll be third time lucky and we will actually get this. I'm trying to show you this in real time, so you'll see this basically the full length of the job and how long it takes. There we are. No, fourth time lucky. Again, if you find this video helpful, please drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe. That'd be really helpful. And there we are, we've got the spark plug out now. Just didn't want to come up. We're going to grab a new spark plug, which is just down on the floor down here, so bear with me while I grab that. And yeah, we are doing quite well. We've got 2 down, which is pretty good. We're only about 4 minutes in. We can't really complain about that. Again, it's about a 10-15 minute job. Maybe a bit slower if you're nervous or if you haven't got an electric ratchet like I have here. But you can just do this with a regular ratchet, as I've said before. And yeah, just start them all by hand. Just run them down. I don't like to put any copper grease or anything on the spark plugs. I don't think it needs it. They're not fitted from the factory, so there's no point in putting extra stuff on there. And the new ignition leads are already pre-lubed up with a grease in them, so that is quite a nice thing. And they're quite nice, high quality new leads we've got. Always buy the highest quality leads you can and make sure you get the right spark plugs. And yeah, we're going to tighten the 16mm down now. Down to 25 newton meters, so that's what we're going to do now. And that one is going on. And yeah, we're doing quite well, like I said. About 5 minutes into the video and we've done 2 of the 4 spark plugs. We're going to grab a new lead. There we are. And just pop it down. Again, they're really nice quality leads, so you just go on really nice and simply, and we're going to slide that one on, and that'll be on there nice and securely. Now we're going to do number 3. Chuck the old spark plug lead out the way for a minute. Grab that one off, and pull it up, and just pull it out. And like I said, it comes up nice and simply. Then we'll go back to our 16mm spark plug socket and our ratchet, and remove the 3rd spark plug. There we go. Again, get it on there, make sure you're going the right way, in the right direction. This one's a bit stiffer than the others. You do find that sometimes they are a bit harder, certain cylinders, depending how hot the cylinder gets when it's running. Obviously cylinder 3 on this one gets a bit warmer than cylinder 2 and 1. You normally find that with the case in the cylinders when they're in the middle of the engine. But yeah, we're getting through this, and this one will come out nice and simply. We'll have to go back in for a fishing expedition. And obviously you haven't got spark plug sockets, you can use a pair of long needle nose pliers to pull these out, or a magnetic pickup tool. I just like these spark plug sockets, they're really good. There's a link to all the tools I use down in the description as well, so do check them out. And I'm going to put the new one back in, again starting it by hand. And yeah, we get this in there nice and easily. And just tying it down. I mean, once you start by hand, you have to do quite as far as I'm doing here, but I like to go quite far and then grab my ratchet and just finish it off. Again, with a supercharger in the way, you do need a long extension. If yours hasn't got the supercharger in the way, you don't need quite as long extension. Obviously I'm using 2, as you can see, so I've got a little one and the slightly longer one, and it makes it just over a foot. Maybe slightly less, maybe 9 inches. I think it's around a foot anyway, I digress. And I'm going to torque it back down to 25 newton meters. So nice and straightforward really. There we go. Again, some of them take a bit more torque, and that's why I always like to finish them off with a torque wrench. Get them torqued down to the right spec so you don't over tighten them and strip or damage the threads. And the torque wrench is really handy for that. And I'm going to put the 3rd lead in. I'm going to pop it down, fold it down, and run it round. It's useful to mention that both the spark plug ports and the ignition coil are both marked with the numbers on them. So if you do get confused, you take all 4 ignition leads off at the same time. If you look on there, there's little markings next to the each spark plug hole on the coil plug there, and that's number 4 off now. So again, these leads come off fairly straightforward. It's quite a simple job really. And there we are. And there we go. And obviously this is going to be the first of many videos on this Mini. We've got a few more service bits to do on here, as well as some brakes coming up fairly soon, if you're watching this when it's released. So it's all worth keeping an eye out for. And that's number 4. Again, not in bad condition either, but we're going to change them. Get us the best performance possible out of this car. And it is a really nice looking car. We're going to be lots of cool little bits and bobs we're going to do to it, so it should be quite a fun experience. Now we're going to start this spark plug by hand. Again, these are 16mm spark plugs, so just bear that in mind if you're not sure what size to use. Obviously there will be a link down to all the tools that I said earlier in the video I used in this video in the description, so you can check them out. I have videos on all the tools I've used in this video, except for the tack lifter. There's only a little short video on that, but I digress again. And now we're going to quickly tighten that down, and then we're going to grab the torque wrench again, and for final time we're going to torque these down to 25 newton meters, which is fairly straightforward and fairly simple, as I said. And there we are, should be almost there. There we go. And we've left the socket down there, make sure you don't do that. There you come up the second time. And then we're going to put the final ignition coil lead on. So just pop it down, bend it over, it's got a little retaining tab to keep everything nice and organised. And we're going to pop that on there and just tidy up all the leads, make sure they're all nice and tidy. And now as you can see, that's all 4 ignition coils replaced. And ignition leads replaced, as I said, and spark plugs replaced. It's relatively straightforward, and that's how you change the spark plugs and ignition coils on an R53 Mini with a 1.6 petrol engine. Any questions or comments, let me know down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you made it this far into the video, please subscribe and like, it will really help me on the channel out. And a huge thank you to my Fixing Club members, Mako, Rodney, Jason, Sebi and Mr. R. Thank you all for the support, it really helps me on the channel out. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps both the channel and me out. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I post 2 videos a week, so by subscribing, you'll never miss a thing. Got any questions or suggestions? Drop a comment down below, and I'll do my best to reply to everyone. Here at Dobby Repairs, we're all about helping you learn how to work on your vehicle safely and showing you don't need to spend a fortune on tools to get the job done. Want to support the channel further? Become a member, starting at just 99p. Members get perks like early access to videos and more exclusive content. Keep fixing, and I'll see you in the next one.